Hello and welcome to Movie Mandates. I'm Kelly,
And I'm Andrew.
and this is the show where brother and I force each other to watch movies based on a specific monthly theme. It's November, and this week we are concluding our foray, I don't know how to say that word. Maybe I shouldn't have picked it then, into what did I just watch movies. On our previous episode, we watched Brothers Pick House. And now it's time to discuss, if we are able to, of course, because it's going to be hard, my mandated movie, Terrence Malick's 2011 masterpiece of expressionism and filmmaking, Tree of Life. But before the debate begins, since I have chosen this week's movie, it is only fair that Brother gets to challenge me in a little segment we call Trivial Trivia. Take her
Okay.
away, bro.
So there are a lot of film directors,
There are
and
many.
some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them have their own distinctive style, and some of them are rather milquetoast. I would argue that Terrence Malick has his own distinctive style.
Yeah.
I'd wager that this is not the trivial trivia challenge, but I would wager that you could describe his movies in a way that someone would know who you're talking about, even without using his name or naming any of his films.
Sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm
I'm
going
excited.
to speak as a film director, and you're going to tell me who I am.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
While I pretty much invented the summer blockbuster, I'm still not
Michael Bay. I'm sorry. Please continue.
I'm still not sure if I made John Williams or John Williams made me.
Oh, Steven Spielberg.
Yes, I sold my cash cow to the mouse.
Okay. Eisner was not a director. Who sold something to Disney? I sold my cash cow to the mouse. Someone sold themselves to Disney.
No, they sold their cash cow. So their franchise,
Their franchise to Disney. Um, I never pushed start. Um, Brett Ratner's not the name, but that the one is like doing that in my head, and I know that's not who it is. It is um
it's
Jean Favreau?
no,
Is it a Marvel man? Is it Sony? Is it
think of what
Sam
property
Raimi?
think of what properties Disney has bought that a director owned the entire property and sold it to Disney. What properties does Disney own?
Spider-Man.
Um,
They own Sony now.
think
Didn't
so.
Sony?
No,
Sony
I think Sony still owns the rights to
Sony still owns it? Okay.
films, but Sony does, or I'm sorry, Disney did buy the
Lucas.
rights to George Lucas. Yes.
Okay. Star
Yeah, I
Wars.
think Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star
Okay.
Wars, that entire IP was his, and he sold
Yes.
it to Disney
Okay.
for like $4
Yes.
billion,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, 15 years ago.
Yes.
All right. Next. Through the medium of film, I will show you how horrifically disgusting human bodies are.
I know these movies. It's Verhoeven.
That's not a bad guess, but no.
It's it's oh God, what's his name? What's his name? It's oh my gosh. I know I saw his most recent movie too in the theater with Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
And Cronenberg.
Cronenberg.
Jeez
Very
Louise.
good.
I'm like, it's
Yeah.
not.
Good job. Good job.
I'm,
It's like I can see it. It's like I know who it is. And damn it, I'm blanking on his name.
I'm like,
All right. Uh, it's 15 in total. I pared it down from like 25.
amazing. No,
I was
this
getting
is
really
this is
excited
this
about.
is really fun. This
Yeah.
is really fun.
I work with a lot of the same cast, and my visual style is reductively described as static, center-framed medium shots with a pastel color palette.
Wes Anderson.
Yes. I bet he's really I would be salty if my visual motifs were reduced to oh it's just pastels and people standing center frame and media shots. It's like no, it's not. I haven't even seen most of his films, and I can tell you that. Gosh darn it! All right. Oh,
Oh,
you're a 21st century American? Well, I'm probably the only Japanese director you've ever heard of.
um, Park. Um,
Japanese.
huh?
Japanese.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. Um, the I don't.
This is a hard one because I'm not giving you really any hints on any of his specific
I know
films,
it's
just
okay.
just his legacy in America.
Uh, Ang Lee? He's
I
not
don't think Ang Lee is Japanese.
Japanese. No, I don't think he is either. I'm. I promise I'm not racist, guys. Um, I don't think he is either, actually. Uh, uh.
Can you
I'm
name
sure.
any of the movies? Do you have an idea of who I'm talking about? Because this I am being very vague. I'm just saying the
Well,
one Japanese director everyone knows.
well, no, because I watched Korean cinema.
That's not going to help you.
Because Parasite and that's not Japanese. That's
Correct. That's
Korean. So
yeah.
like I'm like, and then I know uh the other guy, Park, whatever his name is, he
Ch ch Chan-wook Park, something.
yes, thank you. Um that might be close, but yeah, but
Yeah, it's something around there. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, so I might not know the films of which you speak unless you're talking about any sort of
Dead guy,
yeah,
not a modern director,
not a modern director.
but definitely,
I'll probably know his name when I hear it.
yeah, definitely his films have provided the template for a lot of, well, they're not modern anymore, but a lot of
Oh,
film techniques
oh,
and structures come from a lot of
wait.
films.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I think I can you give me his initials? I think I know.
AK,
Akira Kurosawa.
yes.
Yep.
So, Rashomon's probably
Yep,
the most
yep,
famous
yep,
that a event
yep.
that's told from different
Different
perspectives.
perspective. Yep. And
Seven
I've seen
Samurai,
Rashomon.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Rashomon's great. And it's
yeah.
Seven Samurai, which of course
Okay.
that bunch
You're
of
right. I
yeah
need the minute you said like stop thinking about now, Kelly. Stop
yeah.
thinking about now. Okay, yes.
I'm the other Japanese director you've heard of. You might not intuit it from my filmography of animated family classics, but I'm a curmudgeonly old bastard, and I want my son to know what an unskilled disappointment he is. It's true that this guy is a right old bastard. He seems to be. I don't know him personally, but yeah, he seems to be a real crotchety old man. It's really
Shigeru
mean.
Miyamoto.
Hmm?
I said Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh, it's not Shigeru Miyamoto.
I know. I know. But that's an awesome description. I don't think I'm gonna know who this is if I didn't get Akira Kurosawa right away. Um,
Filmography of animated family classics.
Animated family classics, like Disney or like actual anime?
Disney has actually produced the releases, the many of the American releases.
Dang. I don't think I know this one. Would I know this one?
Yes, they're made in Japan, so they are anime movies, and
Yep,
they
yep.
are classic family films, most
Classic
of
thing.
them. Um,
Like K-pop Demon Hunter? I
that's not Japanese again, but that's okay.
You know that I love
I
Korea.
mean, that's American, but yeah,
You know that I love Korean films.
yeah, yeah. It's
Uh,
a studio.
Ghibli.
There you go.
I didn't know that that was a dude's name.
That's not his name.
Oh,
Do you know the name of the
I
guy?
don't.
Oh, uh, Hayao Miyazaki.
I do. Yes. Never would have pulled that out, but
Okay.
yes, now that
Yeah.
you say that, I'm like, oh,
So,
yes, 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 yes.
uh,
Miyazaki. Yep,
yeah.
absolutely.
My Neighbor Totoro,
Yep, yep.
Nazca,
I
uh,
I've seen a lot of Ghibli
Delivery
things.
Service, Princess
Shoot, we
Mononoke.
watched
Yeah.
one on this here podcast.
The big bald raccoon dog things. Pompoka. That's what. That was Nutty November, wasn't it?
Nutty November. Yes.
Oh, hi. I'm the other Korean director you've heard of.
Yay! The guy who did Parasite, right?
Yes.
Um,
Can you try?
Han Soon, uh, has no, I don't know his name. But it's not, it's Han, Suhan. What's the Parasite guy's name? He even won the Oscar.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yes, he did. Uh, oh my God, what the hell is his name?
Korean names
Uh,
are very hard for Americans because
they, well, because they're,
the phonemes are all different.
what do you say?
The phonemes are all different. It's hard to pronounce them because
Well, and they also, when they're said in like different um orders. Like
yeah, yeah.
we say them in a different order than like it's not Kim, is it? Something something. No.
No.
Oh, something. What's the last name?
Actually, I don't know which one is his family name, but it ends in a ho.
Bong,
Yeah. Uh,
Bong,
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably butchering the pronunciation.
Yeah. Yes, me too.
The Parasite guy. You know.
When you said ho, I was like, oh, it's the Bong. Yeah, because yes, Bong
Okay.
Joon-ho. What is the guy whose name is Park? It doesn't matter if he's not on your
I
list. I'll get him
John
later.
Sean
Sean Woo Park. Yeah.
Sparks something. I'd have to.
We'd look it up later. Anyways,
Yeah.
please continue.
And I'd look it up and still not pronounce it right. Okay. Hmm. You were asked to name a lady director, and all you could come up with is fucking Greta Gerwig? Bitch is like 5 directing credits to her name. I've been at this shit since the 80s, motherfucker. Yeah, congrats on the Oscar nom, Gerwig. I actually won. I'm sure she's a
Yes.
lovely person. I doubt that's her personality at all. I just really got a kick out of writing that.
No, that is great. And I knew her name the minute you started, and then it went out of my
Oh
because
no.
she married James Cameron uh for a moment. And oh my God. Yeah, she it was funny because if you would have said female director, I was like, oh, I know who this is. And then you said Greta Gerwig, and I was like, I would never have thought of Greta Gerwig, and then that ruined it for me. It's not Kathleen.
Close.
It's I know. It's oh,
The fun
it's
thing about this is I know you know who it is.
yeah, yeah, it's not Kath. It's close to Kathleen. That's why I'm like, ooh, it's she was married to him, and shoot, she does some great fudge knuckles. What is her
Yeah, some
name?
of her movies are pretty good.
Well, yeah, she did. Yeah, she
Do you remember what she won for?
was it The Hurt Locker?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Zero Dark 30 was nominated, but it didn't win.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
she
think she
does.
got a director for that one. I don't think she there was a director on. I think that was just picture. That Zero Dark 30. That was a few years later, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, that
Hurt
was.
Locker was both director and picture, and
I believe,
pretty
if
sure.
I'm not mistaken, Zero Dark 30 may have been up the same year that Tree of Life was. Or
Oh,
am I
hmm.
I might be completely missing the boat on
Now
the
Gerwig
years.
was up for Lady Bird, but she didn't win.
Yeah. No.
And
And
I think Little Women and well, I think Little Women was actually nominated for Best Picture, but that didn't win.
yeah, and Barbie was up for
Barbie was
picture, but Gerwig was not
Well,
up.
Barbie and Little Women were both up for a slew of them. But mostly technical shit like costumes, and I think Barbie won
Yeah.
original song. I think one of them.
I am Ken.
Is at
Uh,
least yeah, I think it won
c-
one. It was like nominated for like eight or something like that, and it's mostly technical shit.
yeah, because it didn't. I believe that it may have been the most. Was it like the most nominated movie that year, Barbie?
Barbie
Barbie,
would have been
because it was
up there
like
because it had
Barbenheimer.
yeah,
Barbenheimer was like the
yeah,
big,
that
like,
was the thing
ah,
that year. I think it had like a solid handful of stuff and mostly technical stuff. I don't think it was up for director or picture. I didn't watch the
yeah.
Oscars, so I don't really know. And it's like, hey,
Well,
we actually have to watch the movies that we know.
what's his name?
Gosling?
I will say I have something in my eye. If you ever get a chance, you should watch Ryan Gosling performing the I Am Ken song at the
At
Oscars.
the awards thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it is just so good. Plus, hot, hot, Simi Lou, whose name I also
Liu
can't.
Sumu, I think.
Yep, there it is.
Simu. S-I.
See, d- his hotness transcends name.
Transcends pronunciation, yes.
Dances on stage because he's, of course, one of the Kens in the movie.
Yep.
And Kathleen. No, I said
You
Kathleen.
said Kathleen. It's the other name that's very similar to that.
Catherine.
Yes.
Because I keep wanting to say Kathleen
Yeah.
Turner, and that's an
Catherine, not
actress.
small, but Bigelow. There you
Bigelow!
go, Catherine Bigelow. All right. I occasionally resurface from my undersea adventures in my private submersible to make an industry-shaking blockbuster.
Cameron of the
Yeah,
James variety.
yeah,
The one she was married to.
yeah. I also had Andrew may not care for any of the movies I've made in the past couple decades, but screw that guy. I guess I'll just melt down some of my Oscars and press them into tissues to wipe away my tears. But I didn't figure you needed that much. All right. We two brothers swear we will one day make a movie Andrew actually likes.
Cohen.
Yeah, the Coen brothers.
I just
With the
don't think
same,
they will.
you know what? I've not seen all of them, but I've seen over half, and while I really like a lot of elements of a lot of their films, none of their films have worked in their entirety for me.
Yeah.
I've seen enough now that I'm pretty confident saying I just don't vibe with the Coen brothers movies. Oh well.
Yeah.
With a single movie, we two sisters shaped the direction of visual effects. You're welcome, and we're sorry. Now go watch our other movies. They're not all bangers, but they're all worth a watch.
The Wachowski siblings.
Yep. I'm known for dark fantasy with an off-kilter gothic aesthetic and reusing a lot of the same actors and composer. Remember, it's not nepotism if you ain't married.
Read that again? Because I
I'm
thought it
known
was Guillermo del Toro, but it's not.
That's a pretty good guess, but no, I'm known for dark fantasy with an off-kilter gothic aesthetic and reusing,
Oh! Burton.
yeah, Tim Burton. I'm actually not sure if he and Helena Bonham Carter were ever married. It's kind of unclear.
It is very unclear, isn't
I actually
it?
looked that up to see if my joke worked at all, and I was like, oh, who cares?
It is unclear. Yes, okay, I got it though. It just took me the second reading. I was like, wait, when I got to the end, I was like, you're gonna need to start over because I was like, I got it. I don't got it.
I don't care if Tim Burton's name is above the title. I directed it, and a bunch of other stop motion animated classics.
That's terrible because I don't know who it is.
Oh? Do you think you'd know his name if you heard it?
Hold on, give me a second. Um, because I know that it's not Tim. Like the problem is that I
You know
know
which
it's
movie
not
I'm specifically which movie I'm talking about, right?
um Coraline, right?
That is one of the films he directed, but that one's not the one that has Tim Burton's name above the title.
Nightmare, right?
Nightmare is the one that has it's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, but he didn't direct it.
Um, and I should know it because I have they're everywhere.
Yep.
Um, can you see it? You can't see it, but right there is lights we haven't put up yet.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, oh, and I got a sewing machine. It's right there.
The green
There.
thing there?
That green thing.
Ah, okay.
Um, because that's the funny thing is that you know it's not him,
Hmm.
but I don't think I know who it is. Has he directed? I mean, I know he does a lot of stop motion things, I guess, but
Uh, you named Coraline. That is
yeah,
one of them. So he did Nightmare. A couple of years later, he did another stop motion animated film.
I don't think I know his name.
Henry.
Nope.
Nope. Henry Selick.
Winkler.
No, Henry Selick.
Nope.
Yeah, he
Interesting.
directed Nightmare Before Christmas, James the Giant Peach, Coraline.
James the Giant Peach.
Mhm.
Interesting. I'll
Yeah.
have to learn this name. I'll have to
What was
learn
the
this
one he did
name.
recently? It's about a girl who summons two demons or something. I think it's called Wendell and Wild, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh. Wendell.
I think so.
Wendell and
About a
Wild?
came out, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, something like that. I don't know. What is time anymore?
Oh, I see it. Yes. Has a girl with like a boombox and
Yeah,
big puffy
yeah, puffy hair.
hair. Henry Selick.
Yep. All right, two more.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. I love this. This is fun.
I just want to blow stuff up at magic hour while the camera slow-mo 360s around an attractive celebrity actor. I
Michael
also,
Bay.
Michael Bay, yeah. I also make the American military look cool, so I get to use all their toys. Whee! Yeah, Michael Bay. And lastly, doves.
John Woo!
Yep, John Woo. One word. Doves. Okay, very good. That's really good. You did very, very well.
That was really fun. That was really good. I appreciate that very much. And like even though I didn't know some of them, the like the descriptions were
I think
spot
Henry
on.
Selick was like the only name you was like I know who you're talking about. I don't
I
know.
just full on didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I definitely yeah, but I knew that that person existed because I'm like I know that it wasn't
Mhm.
Tim. Like oh my gosh.
Is it Mr. Ghibli?
Mr.
Stephen Ghibli?
Is it Susan Ghibli? Bob,
Time
is
is
it
up.
Bob Ghibli?
And and
Gotta
his
find this
his
road.
his son is not
Yeah.
as gifted a artist as his dad. And his dad is not shy about telling his son and everyone else that that's the case.
That's
He seems to be a
insane.
really just sour, crotchety old man, but he makes these beautiful family-friendly animated films. He's just this really caustic, chain-smoking old asshole.
That's
At least
insane.
that's the way he presents himself in every behind the scene interview and behind the scenes thing I've seen.
I am going to look those things up just to listen to it because that sounds fantastic.
I
Terrible
mean,
and
to his
fantastic.
credit, he fucking hates AI, as AI art. He's like, so I'm like, you know
Oh,
what? You're a dick to your son, my man, but
but you're right about
I
that
miss.
because, yeah, because the opening to that god awful
Secret
Samuel,
Invasion?
yeah,
Yeah.
ugh,
I mean, I get what they were
I
going for. I mean, thematically appropriate, but yeah, it would
still
look.
bad.
It's still just terrible. It looks
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, you're right. Thematically appropriate, and yet it sucked.
Yeah.
Um, Tree of Life.
Tree of Life.
So did you watch it in one sitting?
I did, yes.
Oh, okay. It was fun for me to watch again because of course I've seen it in
I
El
I, I
Teatro.
knowing Terrence Malick and hearing the reputation of the film, I was expecting like a 3 hour movie.
Yes.
Particularly since you told me you watched it over the weekend, I was like, yeah, she probably just doesn't have the time to watch a massive film like that one night this week. So I was kind of surprised to see that it was only 2 hours and 20 minutes,
Yeah.
which is a long movie,
Sure.
particularly if it's one you're not really into. But yeah, I watched it. I did watch it. I watched it after dinner and sat through the whole thing really without a problem.
Oh, good.
I shifted cheek to cheek several times, to keep my buns from going numb. But yeah, I didn't. It wasn't one of those movies, and we've had a few throughout this series of
Yeah.
podcasts, where I've just had to pause the movie and just walk away for a bit. It's like yeah, I watched the movie. It took me 4 hours to get through this 90-minute movie because I kept having to pause it. No, I
Mm-hmm.
was yeah, I watched it no problem. I can't say I liked the movie or enjoyed the movie. I really had to switch to film craft appreciation mode
Yes. Okay.
because
Yeah.
that's really the only thing about the film that spoke to me.
And it is a beautiful film.
The man knows how to shoot a movie. I'll give him that. It's this is the kind of movie this is a movie that I would absolutely show to a young person who is showing an interest in not just film, but film craft.
Yeah.
Um, because it's the kind of movie where I think a young person who's starting to understand and appreciate more than just the surface level tangible details of film might watch something like this and be like, man, this is such a frustrating watch because the way this is being filmed it's like the cameraman is lost and directionless and oh it's like oh okay I get why we're doing it the way I still don't enjoy it, but I get why we're doing it this way. So, I think this movie would really have a lot of value for young budding film fans. And yeah, absolutely gorgeous film. It's just the camera work, the framing. I mean, guy takes a picture of a plant, and it's like, my God, that's a gorgeously composed shot. I can,
Yeah.
it's just the way it's framed, the lighting, it's luxuriating in the texture of the stem of that sunflower. And it's like, I still don't really give a shit about what's happening in this movie, but that's a pretty shot right there.
No, very true. Yeah, I agree with you on that in that w with the study of it in that there's so many thematical references throughout, and there's so many
Oh yeah, this
interpretations
is one of those movies
of,
with a quote. And that's something that makes me sigh every time I see it. If you start a film with a quote of something, I'm like, oh, that's one of these. All right.
yeah,
I
strap
forget
on
what
in.
I think we watched a movie that had like three quotes at the
Oh
very
my gosh,
what
what
was
movie was it that just kept quoting things? And I was like, make up your
it?
damn mind. Yeah, I don't
They all
remember
said
what.
like the same thing too. I forget what that
Yeah, it
was.
was. Yeah, but
Oh wait, wasn't it the Ben Affleck movie, the Town? Was it that one?
was
Is it
it?
like the city of Boston or the people,
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
something
yes,
like
yes. I
that?
think it was. It just kept going and it was like, "Oh my gosh.
It's like,
Oh
we
my
get it, God
gosh."
damn it.
I think you are sadly correct on that. I think that that might be correct. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah.
Malik, a man known for um what's the word or phrase I'm looking for? Known for being reserved. Yeah,
Yeah,
keeping his indulgences in check. Yeah, but
sure.
only use one quote at the beginning there.
Yes, he definitely doesn't overindulge in anything, this
That's
man.
right.
He plays it very close to the
Like I,
chest.
he's like I edited this down to 2 hours and 20 minutes.
He truly leaves it open for interpretation
Yeah.
with a little side of dinosaurs, for good measure.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I but I definitely think you are correct in that because there's so many ways to look at the film in in like creation, um, whether you look at it in the, macrocosm of the creation of the universe or the microcosm of were you watching conception, like where, and so like for a master class or like for a student interested, you know, how to tell a story and how to weave in like, themes and foreshadowing and like, here's how you can relate this back to this and like how you can show it throughout. And I think that that would be a very pivotal moment. Like, look, here's what is that golden circle or whatever, that spiral,
Oh,
that
the
perfect,
golden ratio,
the go yes, and here's how,
the Fibonacci sequences.
yes, 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 and everything. And so yeah, this is a very interesting um thing. I remember watching this in the theater. Oh, I was going to look up to see if Zero
Oh,
Dark
you saw
30.
this in the theater?
I did. So
I
this
bet it was
was
quiet in that theater.
so here's what I find very funny. What year was Zero Dark 30? Ah, I was wrong. The
Was it
next year. Dang it. It was the next year. I was wrong.
2013?
2012.
2012. Hurt Locker would have
So
been 08 or '09 or somewhere on there.
hmm?
So Hurt Locker would have been like '08 or '09, I think.
Yeah, I think it
It
was
was a few years before that.
8. Oh wait. So it was during the Oscar showcase that I watched
Oh
Tree of
God, you
Life.
saw this during an Oscars. Oh man, that's a
Yeah.
butt number. What else was that year?
So, I think Her was that year. Nope, it was not. I'm lying. So let's find out what was that year. Oscar, um, Oscar, Oscar. Wait, where's
Oscar.
my?
That's a good movie. I like that one.
Oh my gosh, what a great film.
So much fun. I think it's one of
Oscar.
those films that a bunch of people, like Hudson Hawk, that a bunch of people just like hate because they don't understand that it's supposed to be a comedy. It feels like that kind of a movie that people are like, oh, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It was all goofy. It's like, yeah, it's a comedy, you weirdo. No.
Um, but anyways, yeah, I'll find out what else was there, but I remember watching this in the theater
Hmm.
and 97th Oscar winners, rules, awards database. That's what we want. Search. Uh,
Session timed out. Oh.
Oh no.
I just have to log back in. I'm doing payroll. It's my session logged out, so I'll have to just log back in and finish it after we're done with the podcast.
So Tree of Life was only nominated for cinematography, directing, and best picture.
I
Interesting.
I definitely agree with the
Ah,
first two.
this was the year of The Artist winning best picture. The Artist,
Not
The
that
Descendants,
that was the
silent
send
film.
up, the yeah, the
Yep.
homage or the silent films. Yeah, I'd
Yep.
like to see that. I haven't seen that.
So this was The Artist, The Descendants, extremely loud and incredibly close.
Wait, The Descendants?
The Descendants, the one with
That's not the remake. Oh no, that's The Departed. I'm sorry.
yeah, The Descendants, the one with George Clooney. He's in Hawaii with Shailene Woodward. It's Alexander Payne directed it. Um,
Hmm.
extremely loud and incredibly close. Terrible movie. Uh, even though Tom Hanks is in it. The Help, Hugo, the Martin
Yep.
Scorsese
All right.
film.
All right.
Midnight in Paris, that's the Woody Allen one. Moneyball,
There's a
Tree of Life, and oh, War Horse. War Horse. I
still
love.
rooting for Seabiscuit.
Remember when we did that podcast? Remember when we did that um YouTube video about sequels that need to happen and I was like it needs to be War Horse the sequel to follow the horse around. Anyways, so
I
those were
remember
the
that video. I remember mine was Frozen 2, and they actually did make a Frozen 2.
there you
It
go.
was nothing like what I what I predicted.
No, 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 no. So the artist one, and so yeah, so Tree of Life kind of yeah. So those were the ones. I do not recall the one that was the ones that were on that day,
Mhm.
but I do recall
It would have
in
been 2 days, right? Five one day.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, that was a 2 day endeavor. Um, so I do remember being in the theater when this one happened, and I remember it was a very silent. Um, it was very silent when everything was happening, especially during that 20 minutes of just
You think people
create.
fell asleep?
No, I think there was a lot of confusion because I was I was there. Like this is a me movie though. Like you look at this movie and you're like, "Oh, Kelly is enthralled." Like this was created for her. Um, we had the conversation
Yeah, I
about
bet this movie is utterly baffling to a lot of people.
yes, yes. And so, but it was silent. Everything in the theater was like you could hear a pin drop, especially during the 20 minutes of the creation part.
Mhm.
And then, like, at the end of the movie, when
Which looked like a lot of optical composited water tank effects.
it looked like every screensaver you've ever seen.
That's one way to put it. Okay.
And at the end of the movie, when it just ends, the anger from the audience.
What?
Yes,
You can't,
basically.
you're there, you're
Yes,
stopping there. It's like,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes. It's over.
Earth got swallowed up by the sun and we all met in the afterlife. So we finally got unstuck from this moment in this one life.
And the anger of like, what was that? And just the processing that people had to do of like, that wasn't a story. That wasn't like beginning, middle, and end. That wasn't what a movie as I know a movie to be. And then of course,
Terrence Malick.
yeah. And then I'm with my friends who were theater people who are, better than you. And, we of course get a little uppity of like, you just don't get anyway. So there was definitely I remember these times when I
Bunch of
used to,
casuals.
yeah, right. You plebs, you plebeians. How can you not understand? So but I remember it was a really very interesting moment in El Teatro of people just being very upset how could this possibly be a best picture? And I'm like,
This has got to pay off somehow,
did you
right?
not just see with your eyes what could you have done what just happened? But like the only time in the movie that there was a reaction from the audience was when the dinosaurs came. Because I think and like there was gasps followed by like laughter of like, wait,
There's dinosaurs.
there why are we seriously? Because at first, when you just see kind of the oceanside dinosaur, there's like laughter, like kind of giggles, like, wait, did we just see what we thought we saw? And then it like lingers, and there's an actual like 5 minute storyline of like the little dinosaur pushing down the other guy, being like,
You
"No, I
know,
own you."
guys, did you notice at the beginning of the movie that well, number one, the quote, it's important. It's not just picked by at random. You should probably keep it in the back of your head. Also, one of the first lines of the movie, I think, is Jessica Chastain going like there's
Two
two
ways
there's two ways life can
through
go.
life.
There's nature and there's grace.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like everybody, that shit's gonna be important. Keep that in mind
Yeah.
throughout the entire movie. That'll help explain the dinosaur shit.
That'll be the entire
But
everything
if
in this movie is about
you're
that
just
quote.
a casual film
Yeah.
fan, you're probably gonna miss that because it doesn't mean anything to you at the time, so you're probably just gonna flush it. But if you are a that kind of film fan, and it's totally fine if you're not, but with experience, you start cottoning on to the kind of stuff that's important. It's like, oh, okay. Like when there's a cutaway to something, some, prop or something sitting on a table. Yeah, the gun on the Chekhov's gun, right? If you show a gun on the mantelpiece, it's like, oh, that's a weird cutaway. No, that's going to be important. That's establishing something.
Yeah.
Director's saying, keep that shit in mind. It's going to come back.
Right.
Although I have seen stuff established that doesn't come back later. I'm like, well, what the hell happened to this?
And then we talk about it and
And then we
go,
compare.
why did you notice that they made a thing about
Yeah,
that and
they
then
made
they
a
never
big
came
deal about
back
this
to
whole
it?
thing
Yeah.
like it's going to pay off, and it just doesn't.
Yeah,
Right. So,
exactly.
yeah, you start to, if reading, themes and stuff like that is something that's of interest to you, and again, it's fine if it's not. When I was really young and in school, I'm like, it's just a white whale. It's a whale. It's white. It ate his leg. There, it's not more complicated. What does it represent? It's a whale.
Yeah.
That when I was 8 years old, I was like,
Sure.
it's a whale.
Right.
Melville didn't mean anything more than that. Um, but that's when I was in the single digit ages. Now I'm middle aged, and I wait.
And
There
I
was
know
someone.
better.
There was someone in the cast named Cole Cockburn.
Oh my.
That's a great name.
Who is that? I'm
That's
not.
actually there's no picture, but played Harry Bates. I I'm looking, and there are character names, but I don't recall getting actually any names in the film. I mean, maybe if I read like the return address on the envelope that's given to Jessica Chastain at the beginning of the movie, but
I
apparently
don't remember
the
the
O'Brien family with
I don't either. I remember
Jack, Steve,
Jack.
and RJ.
Well, I remember
I'm sorry,
Jack.
RL.
Sean Penn's name is Jack. That I remember. And I
Yeah,
know that so young
yeah, they
Jack,
say his
obviously.
name.
And I
But yeah, I
think
was kind of expecting when I saw the credits roll, I was expecting it to be one of those father
mother, father. So
or
was I.
grandma.
I didn't realize there
Fiona Shaw,
were
I think, is
names.
credited as a grandma or something like that. But well, shit, I've got the cast in front of me. Yeah, yeah, grandmother.
Cole
Um,
Cockburn.
but no, it was like Mr. and Mrs. O'Brien. I was like, was it? I don't remember their names ever being
I
said.
don't remember that either. And of course, Fiona Shaw, who's in everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's so
Not a good porn
funny.
name though.
Fiona Shaw or Cockburn? Cockburn, no.
Yeah, Cole Cockburn. It's probably it's like, hey, you're gonna be working with Cole Cockburn today. It's like I'd rather not.
Yeah. No, thank you. Oh my. Um, Joanna Going had nothing to do. She just woke up in bed with Sean Penn one moment and then that was it. Bye. Um, Even Sean Penn had like nothing to do, and I'm like, that was kind of a waste of a Sean Penn, but that's okay. He's interesting.
Wandered
Um,
around confused for a while. Although I don't know what
yeah,
building that is, but that's a hell of a building, wherever it is. I don't know if
I
there
know.
was any some. I have a feeling that's
Is it?
actually a location
That's what I was. I'm like, is it real? Did they add on to it like
that extended,
artificially?
or
Like, yeah, it's
like I
very, very
imagine like the
interesting.
cubicle set is probably
Yeah.
put there, but
Hmm.
Nolan Malik, I have a feeling he just wandered around until he, well, I'm sure he has scouts and stuff, but
Yeah, of
just
course.
wandered around. It's like, why don't you just film in the sky until you get birds doing cool shit? We could just get stock footage. No.
No, well, and that's the thing. Those birds were fantastic.
Yep.
Like that. Well, and you know what? And I think that you have to be right. And in fact, I'm gonna assume that you are, even
Yeah,
though
I
I
mean
know nothing.
it's just more of a vibes thing. Malik feels like the kind of guy who'd do that. He's like,
And
I
not
need
just that,
stock
but
footage. I need to get some original stuff here.
that's the point of the movie. The
Yes.
point of the movie is those things exist like because of the nature and because that we've built them to exist. That we like the earth and the wind and gravity and everything that has created these architectures that are natural to exist. And then we as human have become that wind and gravity to create these other things based on the same exact uh, forces and influences and mathematical equations to exist. So it would be highly unlikely and against the actual theme of the movie for him to have artificially created them. He would have like that would betray, I think, the point.
Mhm.
So I think that he would have had to have found them, and I have no idea where they are. They're probably not in this country because they're too beautiful. Like one would imagine it's Denmark and or New Zealand or something. You know, it's
But
probably in
when you
Eastland.
zoom on into a little vertical slice of the entire whole, it still comes down to nature versus grace, which is a really weird dichotomy.
I
The way that
agree.
Malik is the way he's
The
chosen
way he
to
defines it,
define this specific dichotomy as
nature and
grace
grace.
versus nature. The way
Yeah.
he's actually representing nature with Brad Pitt's character,
Yeah.
like Terrence, dude, are you okay? Did you
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
you are like you're seeing a therapist. You're talking about shit, right? I
I
mean,
thought the
this is
same
probably
thing.
healthy for you, but I think you have some things you might want to talk about, my man.
Yeah, I thought the same thing because I'm like, really, that's an interesting take on what nature is.
Yeah, most people I think when they're representing or even personifying nature in any way, it's you're gonna tend to get more uh wooey hippie
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
vibe out of it
Yeah.
rather than a um force of nature,
Yeah.
aggressive, bulldoze things out of the way kind of a
Yeah.
vibe. So very, very interesting.
Yeah. But uh like force of
Yeah,
nature.
force of yeah, it puts the force of
Yeah, he really leans into that
yeah.
way of thinking about it. But it is a very interesting and what an interesting role for Brad, you know? I mean, granted, the man can do anything. I think he's a fantastic actor. I
Mhm.
truly, but especially, at that time to just be, that guy who, the children are scared of and just walking around being like, you miss grass, here's dead
Yeah.
grass, dead grass, just like
There were
forward. It's
there
such an
were two things in the movie that were initially unclear to me that I just completely misinterpreted at first. Um, One was when Lil Jack steals the nightgown. Um,
mm.
at first, I thought he was rummaging through his mom's dresser drawers.
Oh,
It took me a bit, but it was like, oh no, that's
that's
not
the
that's his
girl.
pops. That's the girl in the classroom. That makes a lot more sense now. I was like, I wait, what? Wait, this is not his mom's dress. Okay, I get what's going on here. The other was at the end of the movie where we see the planet silhouetted against the sun. I'm like, okay, Mercury, you know, and Mercury's. I'm like, oh, Mercury's cooking, man. That's getting a little close to the sun. I was like, oh no, that's Earth. This is the future. The sun is swallowing the Earth. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Okay. Yeah, so there was two things where I was just completely misread what I was looking at. I'm like, oh
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
that's so
You are
funny.
going to, this shit doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but you, my man, are going to be stuck in this moment of time, which isn't even really like the defining moment, which would be your brother's death. No, it's 10 years prior to that. You are going to be stuck here, not just your entire life, till the heat death of the, well, not the heat death of the universe, but until the sun goes supernova and you all die. Then you can all hang out on the beach together and work this shit out.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, you never
And I
know.
love,
Like,
with Chastain, at the very, at the end of things on the beach, she's finally okay. I'm letting go now. You can have him. I give him to, referring to, I guess, like the soul of her. Well, just saying, I'm ready to let go of this now. You can have him, and it felt. It's a mean thing to laugh at, but it came off of "You can't fire me, I quit" kind of vibes there. It's like, I mean, that's good, that's healthy. I'm glad you got there, but Jesus Christ, lady.
did you? So Terrence does. He's such a voiceover guy. Like he does more voiceover than I think he does dialogue. Not just in this movie, just in general. Like this is a guy who he loves a good.
Yeah, there's a lot of internal monologue kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
He
even really internal monologue, it's more narration,
yeah.
more character POV thoughts, feelings kind of a thing. It's not even really a here's what's happening on the screen right now. It's more of a here's where my head is at this moment.
Yes.
I mean, kind of hard to describe, but
Yes.
yeah.
So did you interpret, because I think it goes back and forth a lot of times that like who they're speaking to. Because it's basically it's her, it's Jessica Chastain, it's the mother, and it's Jack who do the narration. I don't I don't think Brad Pitt does any narration. I think it's only those two.
I think he's got a couple.
Maybe maybe he does one or two. I don't.
It seems to me he does, but maybe I'm misremembering. I don't think he has too many.
Yeah, may
Mostly Little Jack, and well, it's mostly Little Jack, but his mom's mostly front.
Little Jack does, Big Jack, Sean Penn does,
Mhm.
Jessica Chastain does. So I
Yeah.
know like both Jacks do, and then Jessica does. They have lots of them all. But um, did you have just curious in your interpretation? Because I don't think that they're. I mean, I'm sure that the actors had their perception. I'm sure that Terrence had his, perception. But I'm just wondering yours. Um, of who they're talking to because they are actively addressing someone,
Hmm.
in their chats. They're like, "Where are you? Where have you been? I've looked for you. Where did you go? Um, how could you have done this to me? Meow meow meow." And
Well, the obvious read is God.
I sometimes think that, and then other times I think that he's
Well, I mean, with the Bible
for
quote,
his
very
brother
plain in
too.
the movie.
I sometimes think like he's looking for his like older Jack. I wonder if he it is God or if it's because younger Jack I
Well,
sometimes think
a lot of the
is
times, a lot of the times where he's questioning it, his brother hasn't died yet.
well, I think younger Jack definitely is for God, and I think older Jack is sometimes for his brother.
Hmm.
Is how I was always thinking that I was like because I think like younger Jack believes in God. Like, why are you letting
Because
this
of the
happen to
ways,
me?
his parents raised him to
Right.
be that way, and he one of the defining moments of his young childhood is a kid drowns. He's at a local
Yeah.
pool kind of a thing. There's a lifeguard there, but
There's the lifeguard, but it's like a swimming hole type of
there's a
a
swimming hole, but it's moderated. It's got like rails and stuff like that. So I'm
yeah.
sure some part of the city is charging money for the kids to. It's like back in my day, we used to swim here for free. Now you got to pay money.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
I'm
yeah, one of
sure.
the kids drowns like in front of all the other kids and the parents.
All of them.
That's
Well,
horrible.
that's what I think is so interesting as well is like this this
That,
family.
but yeah, what he's getting at, or what he could possibly be getting at, is that with the "Were you watching?" is it's kind of a scary thought. He's brought up with the understanding that a God exists and has these specific characteristics, and he's like, "What the hell, man? Were you not watching,
Yeah.
or were you watching,
And did nothing.
did nothing?" It's like,
Yeah. And because I think that it's very interesting sorry, wrong inflection. Um, TOO. Um, that this family kind of acts as nearly unrealistic, but real in that everything, because they can happens. Like they witness a child like drown in front of them. There's a fire next door, so there's that child who had like so like all of these things do happen around them. I mean, yes, he does lose his brother, but his brother does die later in life. Like when you find out that he dies at the beginning of the movie, you're not sure yet at what stage this happens because the movie is not linear by any means, which is great. So you don't actually realize at first that he's 18 or 19, I guess, when he dies. Um,
well, I mean, it's clearly he died in a war of some.
yes, 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 yes,
He would have had to have been.
yes. Oh, that's right, because the little dude comes to the mail,
Yeah.
in the mail. Ow,
Also,
ow,
it's
ow.
interesting um, when we leave the O'Briens in the past, before uh, so late 50s, early 60s, somewhere in there.
60s-ish, it seems, yeah.
Gonna guess that was
50s.
Vietnam. That is.
Yes, it would have, I would
Um,
expect it to be.
the thing was, is I was like, this timeline doesn't make any sense. I was like, oh wait, this movie was made in like 2010 or something like that. So okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the anyway? The house that the O'Briens are living in when they get the news that one of
Yeah,
their sons died. When we leave, when the end of the part where we as the audience and Jack as a person is stuck, the moment in time that he and the audience are stuck in and just can't seem to leave.
right.
The end of that is Mr. O'Brien loses his job, loses the patent for whatever he was working on,
Yeah,
and they have to move somewhere else to go get some shitty job that no one wants.
exactly.
10 years later, they seem to be doing pretty damn well for themselves. So
Yeah, I think one of his patents hit or something. Yeah.
yeah, maybe one of his patents one of his inventions finally takes off or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that it's like it actually ends up at least financially okay for these people
Yeah.
sometime in the next decade. Uh,
Yeah.
and then their son gets killed in the war.
Right. But yeah, they do okay. Absolutely. I did
Well, I
all
mean,
those windows, beautiful house, beautiful house.
as okay as they can do, and they seem to be. And then yeah, Jack just does not let go of that shit for the next. It just follows him for 40 some years.
Oh my gosh, for
And
real it
yeah,
does.
and it's interesting because it doesn't appear to be for any lack of trying, because he's like on the phone with his dad and he's still trying to
Yeah,
reconcile that relationship that's just still not working.
it's
And
very interesting.
yeah, and he's stuck.
He's
He
stuck.
can't
It's the
get past it.
most,
It's just
yeah, it is an interesting but it also shows like the
even though in the
things,
grand scheme it does not matter at all, he's just completely stuck there and
right.
will be forever, basically until the end.
It's kind of
Till
like
all this
shows
is
like
over and gone with.
the things that shape, our lives are the most unexpected things because like you said, it's not the loss of
The
the
defining
brother.
moment is the loss of his brother, but that's not where he's mentally stuck.
Exactly. That's what's so interesting is
Yeah.
like it's not the things that you think it's going to be. Like, yeah, it's not the things that you think it's going to be. There can be a myriad of things that, which is, I think, what I find very fascinating. Like, this isn't about the movie at all, but like, that's what I find very fascinating about memory in and of itself, And the things that if that you find so significant in life that have like hit you that you're like, oh my God, like the defining moments of your life that other people may have been there for. You're like, oh my God, that was it. That was the
Yeah.
thing that turned me on to this, or that was the thing that turned me off of this, or that was the thing that made other people were there for that. Like, do you remember this? And you can have like those moments with other people. And someone was like, I don't even remember that day, or I don't even, or like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that, or whatever. It wasn't even a thing for them. And then you think to yourself, like, am I in someone else's memory? Like, do I play a part in someone else, like for good or bad, like not in a like an egotistical way, in just like a like because there are people that I think about sometimes in just fleeting moments or passing moments, and it's just like, is there ever like yeah, it's such a weird, it's like existence in and of itself is just such a weird thing, and I think that this movie randomly captures just existence be cray cray. Like.
That also something you brought up, and I'm surprised we didn't actually point it out till now, but it's very clear that this moment in time that he's perpetually stuck in, and we are too, is um is not necessarily what happened, but how he remembers it. Not
Sure.
necessarily unreliable narrator, but as you mentioned, our memories are not, it's just more of his perception that he's stuck in. And that's, I think, very cleverly literalized by Malik with a few scattershot scenes with like his mom floating.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's kind of an impressionistic memory of the grace of his mother.
Yeah. That she just floated through life.
Yeah,
She seemed so ethereal to him.
and weird shit like I remember there's a shot of the empty dining room table and the chair that the dad sits in just violently scoots back from the table as
Mm-hmm.
it had done so many times. When he loses his temper and stands up, the chair flies back and he
Yeah.
goes and grabs at the kids and scares the shit out of them. Uh, I mean, for casuals, it'd be like, are there ghosts in this movie along with the dinosaurs?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're not in the right mindset and don't have the experience reading these types of films, and I'm no master of that by any stretch. Um, yeah, I can see a bunch of people being utterly befuddled by this film, which
Yeah.
is uh, which is kind of one of my favorite things about it. It's like I get more entertainment thinking about the slack-jawed reaction of people in the theater with you than I actually did sitting there watching the movie. To sum up, I still don't really care for the movie from the perspective of just enjoyment. I can't
Sure.
say I really enjoyed the movie. I admire it a lot. I respect the craft, and I get a kick out of thinking about the filthy casual reaction. Um,
Right.
but yeah, it's definitely a what the hell did I just watch kind of a
It
movie.
is. It definitely is. There's a lot. I watched it again with the Fugees, and Jeremy was there this time, and the takeaway was Carolyn was very much like she's like, you both definitely picked movies of like, what the hell did I just watch? But yours was, she's like, but at least Andrew's I could sit through, and like it had a story. And I was like,
Mine
and I'm
was
like,
for shorter.
it's well, she definitely like she appreciated yours. She's like, that yours was had some entertainment value, and I was like, ouch. I'm like, mine was a fantastic film.
Yeah,
She could have watched House twice. That's-
yeah, I think for
But
yeah, definitely. I think for a more casual film going audience, I think House would still be really weird.
it is
It would still be like, what am I watching? But I mean, there is a disembodied floating head biting some girl in the butt. I've never seen that before, so
yeah,
you
they're
know,
both the thing that I find very interesting about both of these films is they both fit the what the hell did I just watch
into completely different.
in two extreme different ways, because you have a movie that is like, yours was just so frantically discombobulated and like just earnest in its earnestly like throwing every ingredient in the kitchen into one big pot and seeing what comes out of it. While this one was so meticulously put together in the most like delicate way, and then non-linear, and just takes its time to create a feeling rather than a narrative.
Yeah,
And then what whoever hasn't really seen it, like, we're talking about what is semi a narrative, but to be clear, there is at least 30 minutes within this movie, about 15 of it, no, about 20 minutes of it is continuous, of non-verbal, non-actors, just creation imagery.
yeah. The formation of basically the solar system.
Yeah. So like you're just seeing like kind of cosmotions. So, like,
Crap floating around,
yeah,
joining
and
together, spinning around. It's like,
which we didn't really even discuss, because
yeah,
it's important, but
cool looking.
it's very beautiful and
Yeah,
cool looking, and it has a lot to do with stuff. But it's just it's
it does.
so
But again, I imagine that would be lost on most, and I do not use this as a pejorative, but most
no, no.
film fans. A lot of people are like, it's pretty, it's neat, but what is the point of this? Why did we flash back 5 billion years?
Yeah.
That was a hell
Be
of a doodly doo doodly doo doodly.
yeah, and I think and it just is it's the nature hasn't changed.
Yeah, the interaction with the little two dinosaurs.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
race and nature. It's
It's
like
exactly what it
same
is.
old, same old. Yeah.
It's what he does with his brother. Put your finger at the end of this BB gun. Let me put the weaker one down. Like it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I'm excited. Yeah,
You know what?
happy.
We always hear show versus tell when it comes to directorial intent with film. You can tell the audience what's happening, or, which is often seen as better, you can show the audience what is happening. I would say that there's a third one at least, and that is make the audience feel what is happening. So we've got show, tell, and feel,
There you
which is,
go.
I think, a lot of what Malik's intending with this film
I
is
agree.
is you know he wants you, the audience, to feel as trapped in this time or this memory or this impression of a portion of my life as Jack is.
I would agree.
So,
Yeah, I like that. I like how you said that. And with that, I don't think we can I don't think we can end it any better unless we just disappear into the sun. But it's dark
I might
out,
have to
so
say, I don't know if I have that much room on my hard drive to record this podcast for that long, but
we'll just wait. I'll wait.
I'm gonna have to buy some more cloud storage if I want to do that.
Anyway, but so what did I just watch month has come to an end, but movie mandates itself has not. We shall continue next month, which is December, with happy holidays. So, Andrew, what is your happy holidays mandated movie?
It's a home invasion flick,
Yes.
but it happens during the holidays, so it totally counts.
Totally counts. Die Hard is a Christmas film.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one is called Better Watch Out, and not You Better Watch Out, because there's a bunch of films called that. This one's just Better Watch Out. Came
Okay.
out in 2016, along with another movie called Better Watch Out, which came out the same year, which is really irritating. So, Better Watch Out, 2016. It's about a kid who has had the same babysitter most of his life, and they're getting older. He's like, 14 or now. She's 18 and she's going to go off to college. And this is the parents are going out to a Christmas party or something like that. And she's going to babysit him for the last time before she goes off to college. And it's like, oh, that's a shame. You're leaving. Well, home invasion happens. So, you know, is she really going to really leave him? See how this is tying together? It's a holiday home invasion flick,
Got it.
and it's one of those. There's more to it's not random. There's more to the invasion than is actually initially thought. So
Patrick Warburton.
what? No, he's not in. Unless he plays the dad or something.
I will have to confirm. Virginia Madsen?
Ugh.
Are we looking at the same movie?
I don't think so. The let's see, Olivia DeLonge, Levi Miller, Ed Oxenbould are the
Yep, looking at the right movie.
Patrick Warburton.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I get yeah, that's just the mom and the dad. They're I think they're at least in the very beginning of the film when they leave their son with a babysitter.
Babysitter. Perfect. That's all we need.
Yeah,
Fantastic. So
there you go.
we shall watch
Holiday home
Better
invasion film.
Better Watch Out from 2016, not to be confused with all the other ones that brother listed, which I did not write down because I don't want to get confused and neither should you. So check where it is listed below if you would like to watch. So, yes, that is true. And my screen just did something stupid, so I'm not going to touch anything else and I'm just going to look up there to read the rest. So, until then, until we watch that and talk about it next time, you can watch and listen to Movie Mandates on YouTube or the podcast is on iTunes. And yay, if you enjoy us, then help us reach a wider audience if you don't mind. And you can do that by all of the engagement. Yes, it is engagement. That's how you do it. So you watch on YouTube, you do the liking and the commenting. And if you're on iTunes, you do the rating and the reviewing. And we thank you. So with that, I say goodbye because I am Kelly and I'm on Instagram at Pimento Olivia with just the one O.
And I'm Andrew. You can follow me on Blue Sky at Andrew Eisen.
I will never not want to dance to that. Like,
Blue
never.
sky,
Always.
smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
And with that,
And little birds.
I hope you enjoyed. Well, we hope you enjoyed.
I do
I'm sure
too.
you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I'm sure you do. Okay, great. I'm glad I could speak for both of us this episode of Movie Mandates. And we'll be back soon
Go ahead.
with another mandated movie. Bye.